Karen. Thank you. And now I have another introduction. Mrs. Karen Pence is the second lady of the United States of America and wife to Vice President Mike Pence. She has devoted 25 years in the classroom as an elementary school teacher, and as second lady, Mrs. Pence will continue to bring attention to children and art therapy programs. I bring to the stage Mrs. Karen Pence.
She introduces her husband.
Thank you so much.
There he is. That's awesome.
But it is the warmest. Our family has been to many marches for life over the past 16 years. My job today is to introduce my husband of 31 years. And just very short and sweet, I have never met anyone who has more compassion for women, for children, and for the American people. One of the kindest people that I know, the Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence.
Thank you, Karen and Charlotte, and thank all of you. On behalf of President Donald Trump, my wife Karen, our daughter Charlotte, I'd like to welcome you all to Washington, D.C. for the 44th Annual March for Life. It's a good day.
I wish you
And it's the best day I've ever seen for the March of Life in more ways than one.
Maybe it'll break.
I'm deeply humbled to stand before you today.
Wow, look at that crowd. That's crazy.
Deeply humbled to be the first Vice President of the United States to ever have the privilege to attend this historic gathering.
He's such a humble man.
More than 240 years ago, our founders wrote words that have echoed through the ages. They declared these truths to be self-evident, that we are, all of us, endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. 44 years ago, our Supreme Court turned away from the first of these timeless ideals. But today, 3 generations hence, because of all of you and the many thousands who stand with us in marches like this all across the nation, life is winning again in America. That is evident in the election of pro-life majorities in the Congress of the United States of America. But it is no more evident in any way than in the historic election of a president who stands for a stronger America, a more prosperous America, and a president who I proudly say stands for the right to life, President Donald Trump. President Trump actually asked me to be here with you today. He asked me to thank you for your support, for your stand for life, and your compassion for the women of America. 1 week ago today, on the steps of the Capitol, we saw the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States. And I can tell you firsthand, our president is a man with broad shoulders and a big heart. His vision, his energy, his optimism are boundless, and I know he will make America great again. From his first day in office, he's been keeping his promises to the American people. I like to say over there at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, we're in the promise-keeping business. That's why on Monday, President Trump reinstated the Mexico City policy to prevent foreign aid from funding organizations that promote or perform abortions worldwide. That's why this administration will work with the Congress to end taxpayer funding of abortion and abortion providers. And we will devote those resources to health care services for women across America. And that's why next week, President Donald Trump will announce a Supreme Court nominee who will uphold the God-given liberties enshrined in our Constitution in the tradition of the late and great Justice Antonin Scalia. You know, life is winning in America. And today is a celebration of that progress, the progress that we've made in this cause. You know, I've long believed that society can be judged by how we care for our most vulnerable, the aged, the infirm, the disabled, and the unborn. We've come to a historic moment in the cause of life, and we must meet this moment with respect and compassion for every American.
We're shooting that.
Life is winning in America for many reasons.
You can't see the red on that.
Life is winning through the steady advance of science that illuminates when life begins more and more every day. Life is winning through the generosity of millions of adoptive families who open their hearts and homes to children in need. Life is winning through the compassion of caregivers and volunteers at crisis pregnancy centers and faith-based organizations who minister to women in the cities and towns across this country. And life is winning through the quiet counsels between mothers and daughters, grandmothers and granddaughters, between friends across kitchen tables and over coffee at college campuses. The truth is being told. Compassion is overcoming convenience, and hope is defeating despair.
The extreme on the left would like to see
Right.
him get shot right now, right in the middle of pro-life.
Life is winning in America because of all of you. So I urge you to press on.
Hurrah.
But as it is written, let your gentleness be evident to all.
I can't believe, though, that they kept that Secret Service person that said that she wouldn't take a bullet for him.
Let this movement be known for love.
Well, they should.
not anger.
They should have fired her ass right then and there.
Let this movement be known for compassion, not confrontation. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is nothing stronger than gentleness. I believe we will continue to win the hearts and minds of the rising generation if our hearts first break for young mothers and their unborn children, and if we, each of us, do all we can to meet them where they are with generosity, not judgment.
Now compare this to Madonna.
To heal our land
Exactly.
and restore a culture of life, we must continue to be a movement that embraces all, cares for all, and shows respect for the dignity and worth of every person.
You know, if she watched
Enshrined on the walls of the Jefferson Memorial are the words of our third president,
she would sit there and go,
who
you know, I
admonished
would
us
love
so
that.
long ago to remember
Oh, she should.
God,
I don't know that
who
she
gave
would.
us life,
Right, I don't know that
gave
she
us
would
liberty.
either, but a normal person with
On behalf of the President of the United States and
would
my
go,
little family,
oh my gosh, look how
thank you
bad
for
I
your
look.
stand for life. We thank you for your compassion. We thank you for your love for the women and children of America. And be assured, along with you, we will not grow weary. We will not rest until we restore a culture of life in America for ourselves and our posterity. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
It was awesome. Yeah. I'd like to see him be the next president.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Are we all glad that he took the time to come here today? Let's hear it for Vice President Pence. Well, each year we are very grateful for the collaborative witness of the Orthodox and Catholic bishops in opening our This year, His Eminence Timothy Cardinal Dolan, the chairman of the U.S. Bishops' Committee on Pro-Life Activities, and the Archbishop of New York will offer the opening prayer. With him, we also welcome representatives of the Roman Catholic Bishops of the United States, the Assembly of Canonical Orthodox Bishops of the United States, and the Conference of Oriental Orthodox Bishops. Ready?
How about another chant? We've got a few logistical duties back here with the Secret Service and other things. So, all right, let's do that. I say pro, you say. That's right. Pro. Pro. I say pro, you say. Pro. Pro.
See, and I
We
think that's silly. They
are
should be.
the pro-life generation. We are 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 the pro-life generation. We
supper tonight.
Okay, let's give it up for Cardinal Dolan. He should be coming up here in just a minute now. Isn't that amazing that the Vice President of the United States addressed the March for Life? You know, it's the first time in the history of the March for Life that we had a Vice President address us. What an amazing gift.
So backstage, we are frozen right now, pending the departure of the Vice President, but very, very soon, in, I would say, 30 seconds, we will have Cardinal Dolan here.